Hello guys and welcome to another Carsexposed video. We're gonna be working on the Vauxhall Corsa D again, the one that we replaced the ECU. I just cleaned everything there, unblocked all the drains. There's one right in the middle, right in the corner, in the other corner. And one of the biggest problem which I left off is this guy. Look at that. For me, that's such a bad design. You know, you've got a big mouth for the leaves to go through, but at the end the leaves doesn't really go down, so it blocks everything up. And obviously where the ECU sits is it's not a very good place for the ECU because that gets blocked quite often. But with the new ECU, I had a fault. It's misfiring, and there is a fault for the cylinder number 2 or injector number 2. So I did a quick and dirty swap the connectors, and then the fault, obviously I put the number 1 connector to the number 2, and then obviously the fault to move to the number 1. So I know there's a problem with that injector. I did the same thing with the number 3, quick and easy, and then the fault to move to number 3. So the injector is the one that we have a problem with the misfiring. So I'm gonna remove the pipes, 14 mil, 17, and then there's a 10 millimeter. See if I can show you, 10 millimeter Allen key to remove the brackets. And I think both injectors are gonna come out. And I do have new injector gasket or seal, the copper washers. And let's get going. Nice and easy. I saw, obviously I cleaned the engine with some air. That's quite rusty. Make sure I know which one it is. So this is number 1 and this is number 2. Alright guys, here so both injectors. So this is the number 1. So this is the number 1 injector. This is the new second-hand injector for cylinder number 2. The number 2, the failed one, is down there. This one was super rusty, so I clean them up with some sandpaper or sandpaper sponge, and I put some copper grease on it. Probably gonna smear this one with a little bit of copper grease too. That's the brackets. We've got some new washers. Clean the cylinder holes or the injector holes. You can see nice and clean down there. So just gonna put the gasket, the little copper washer, and fit it back in. Right, so all done here. All the injector back in, all the return lines back, everything buttoned up. Put the cover back as well. Just need to put the wiper, the windscreen wiper blades back in. But we are ready to code that number 2 injector. I wrote it down, all the injectors on a piece of paper here. Number 1, 3 and 4 matches up, so put the ignition on. So ignition on, we're gonna go, we are already on our ECU, so special functions, replace injector. All right, so number 1, 3 and 4 matches up to what we have here. So only gonna have to change number 2. So modify number 2, so that's what we had before. Clear that out of the way. So 81, 85, 86, 48p. Just make sure we got a 81, 85, 86, 48p. There we go. So press enter. Okay, so that's changed now. Number 2 injector. The other ones are the same, so just make sure. Yeah, number 1, that's number 3, number 4, BFP. Yeah, all good. So that is all good. Just let me go back in just to make sure. It has changed. No, it hasn't. I think I have to press program after that. So number 2 again, modify, should be here already. So 81, 85, 86, 48p. Okay. And let's say program. So values to be programmed. All the other ones are the same. Okay. It's taking a bit of time. I'll come back when that's finished. Right, so it has been like this forever. It was probably a rookie mistake because I didn't have any battery support to get like above 13 volts. I think that's what it asked, but the Maxicon didn't ask for anything, didn't warn me for anything, and it's still, now I jumped to my car and you can see it's 14.2 volts there. It's still going. I can't cancel it. Try to go back, it doesn't go back. Let's see what happens. I guess it's just gonna be the same. I can't come out from the screen, which is a bit of a pain. I presume that's what happened, you know, because the battery voltage wasn't ideal, but it should warn me at least, you know, or at least be able to cancel this. And programming active, please wait. It's been like that, cylinder 1 forever. I'm gonna have to do something here. I just don't know. What should I do? To turn the ignition off or turn the machine off? Blimey, it took ages. Press OK. Let's just check. Just want to check. I think that's the problem. The battery was too low to do programming, but I think it's a fail with this machine. You know, I didn't get any notification at all. So as you can see, the programming is done. 81, 85, 86, 48p. All good. All the other ones also match. So we are ready to start the car. Alright, it's gonna turn the ignition on or off and on again, and then we try to start. Lovely. Sounds good as well. Excellent. No more misfiring. Excellent. I don't have any lights on the dashboard. Brilliant. So I'm just gonna finish putting the wiper blades on. I've got MOT in about 2 hours. So far so good. So I had to put the tools away very quickly because, as always, started raining. So I'm gonna finish the video now. I wasn't sure if I was going to make this video because this Corsa video, I made 2 videos before. It was more about the ECU problem, which is a major issue of this car, and the swap of the EEPROM. But some really interesting stuff happened. Obviously, we got the car started and we had a misfire. And until you actually get the car started, you don't get any log for injector problem at all. You can actually unplug all the injectors, put the ignition on, try to crank it. It would not log any faults whatsoever. So I thought that was interesting. That was a good information. Again, that was my first time coding an injector with the Maxicon, so I did a bit of a mistake there, but in the end we got it. Obviously the battery supply was a major issue. You know, I didn't have to turn anything off in the end. I just left the ignition on, the Maxicon doing its thing, and I didn't turn anything off. I went to my car to think about what I was going to do and left the Maxicon trying to program the injector. When I came back, the message I had on the screen was programming successful. so didn't have to do anything there. What else? And that's it really. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any comments, just leave it below, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.